Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Depending on where you are in this world, God bless you. This is Gloria White coming to you from Utah, USA. Today we're continuing in the book of Ezekiel in the Old Testament in the King James Version of the Holy Bible, and we are in chapter 4. Thou also, son of man, take thee a tile or a clay tablet, and lay it before thee, and portray upon it the city, even Jerusalem. Draw out the city on the clay tablet, and lay siege against it, and build a fort or a siege wall against it, and cast or heap up a mound, cast a mound against it. Set the camp also against it, and set battering rams against it round about. Moreover, take thou unto thee an iron pan, or a plate, and set it for a wall of iron between thee and the city, and set thy face against it, and it shall be besieged, and thou shalt lay siege against it. This shall be a sign to the house of Israel. Lie thou also on thy left side, and lay the iniquity of the house of Israel upon it, according to the number of the days that thou shalt lie upon it, thou shalt bear their iniquity. For I have laid upon thee the years of their iniquity, according to the number of the days, 390 days. So shalt thou bear the iniquity of the house of Israel. And when thou hast accomplished that, lie again on thy right side, and thou shalt bear the iniquity of the house of Judah 40 days. I have appointed thee each day for a year. Therefore thou shalt set thy face toward the siege of Jerusalem, and thine arms shall be uncovered, and thou shalt prophesy against it. And behold, I will lay bands on thee, and thou shalt not turn thee from one side to another, till thou hast ended the days of thy siege. Take thou also unto thee wheat and barley and beans and lentils and millet and fitches, and put them in one vessel. Now fitches are spelt. And put them in one vessel, and make thee bread thereof, according to the number of the days that thou shalt lie upon thy side. 390 days shalt thou eat thereof. And thy meat which thou shalt eat shall be by weight, 20 shekels a day. From time to time shalt thou eat it. Thou shalt drink also water by measure, the 6th part of an hin. From time to time shalt thou drink. And thou shalt eat it as barley cakes, and thou shalt bake it with dung that cometh out of man in their sight. And the Lord said, Even thus shall the children of Israel eat their defiled bread among the Gentiles, whither I will drive them. Then said I, Ah, Lord God, behold, my soul hath not been polluted, for from my youth up till now I have not eaten of that which dieth of itself, or is torn in pieces, neither came there abominable flesh into my mouth. Then he said unto me, Lo, I have given thee cow's dung for man's dung, and thou shalt prepare thy bread therewith. Now in the desert, for fuel to make a fire, they would collect the camel's dung, and when it was dried out, they would use it like charcoal briquettes. Moreover, he said unto me, Son of man, behold, I will break or cut off the supply, the staff of bread in Jerusalem, and they shall eat bread by weight, and with care or anxiety, and they shall drink water by measure, and with astonishment or dread, that they may want or lack bread and water, and be astoned or dismayed one with another, and consume or waste away for their iniquity. He's going to take away their bread and their water. He's going to punish them. And poor Ezekiel, he has to lay on one side for 390 days. I mean, 300 and something, and then 40 days. So let's see. It was 390 days. Oh my goodness. And then 40 more days. Oh, he's going to tie him so he can't even roll over. He's going to have to stay there for a year and something. Oh my goodness. Poor Ezekiel. But you know what? As much as he would hate what was being done to him for the benefit of his people, at the same time that he felt sorrow for his people, he felt sorrow for himself as well. And then he told him he was going to use dung from a man, and he's like, "Oh, Lord God, like, no, please, I haven't defiled myself with anything that's crossed my lips." And he says, "Okay, I'll give you cow's dung." Oh, but he was faithful and true to do what the Lord told him to do, to send the message to the people. And that's what I do when he gives me a message. I'm faithful to give you guys the message. And thank goodness I'm not having to get tied up on one side for 390 days. So you guys be good, okay? And as always, I love you.